prosody is an interesting issue, and it is basically a compound of several parameters that are acoustic parameters. For example, when you come at a certain boundary, for example, in a sentence like Peter knew that Maria did this and that, after Peter knew, you have a little pause. And this pause already is one of the parameters signaling an intonational phrase boundary. This is not the only one. You also have a change in the pitch contour, that is the frequency of your utterance. And F0, that's a certain sort of frequency that you raise and lower when you are speaking. The additional aspect is that the last syllable before the pause is lengthened. And although you don't hear that with your ear, you can show that when you do the particular analysis. And all these three parameters obviously contribute to the perception of an intonational phrase boundary. So prosody basically gives you the information about the entire sentence. The prosody has two aspects, a linguistic one, which is sort of this intonational phrase boundary information, but prosody is also involved in emotional perception, because we only have the auditory input, and prosodic information also gives you the possibility by raising your voice and lowering your pitch, for example, to indicate whether you feel happy or not. So there are tonal languages which use prosodic information to code semantic information. For example, Thai and Chinese. And an example which is very famous in Chinese is the following. You have one syllable, but for example, you raise the tone, you lower the tone, or you keep the tone at the same level. For example, ma, ma, ma. And these different items, depending on the prosodic information, mean different things. For example, from mother to horse. And one has to be very careful to learn the intonation of those different syllables when you want to communicate in Chinese. And now I think it's a very interesting point to see, for example, where is prosody processed? And when we look at the three different information types they are conveying, that is prosodic information related to syntax, prosodic information related to semantics, and prosodic information related to emotion, we find that different brain regions are involved. So for prosodic information that goes along the whole sentence, that's mainly processed in the right hemisphere. Prosodic information that is lexical, that is differentiates the meaning of different sort of syllables or words, that is processed in the left hemisphere. And prosodic information that is involved in emotion also involves the right hemisphere.